This routine meeting of the Healing Church now begins. Captains, deliver your reports in due order. Ludwig, you may proceed.
There have been no significant findings in Laurence. No large-scale engagements have occurred. The tomb prospecting teams remain in good condition. All captured living specimens have been delivered to the School of Mensis and the choir.
It has been received. However, further studies have yielded no value. Within the choir, we have long held that our focus should remain on the communion with the Daughter of the Cosmos. Such minor matters are better left to the others. Micolash, it seems you have something to say.
I wouldn't dare. Logarius, it is your turn to report.
Our executioners have always been short-handed. Against the vile blood defenses, a direct breakthrough is no longer possible. We have been forced into a war of attrition. Our losses have been severe. We request that the Church provide additional manpower.
I understand. Micolash, continue your report.
Progress on analysis of the chalice breach remains slow. If the Church of the Good Chalice were willing to share the knowledge, it will greatly advance our work. Captain Ludwig, my sincere thanks for the materials you provided. The School of Mensis finds them to be of free research value. Any further specimens may be sent directly to us.
Enrollment at the newly established Church Medical Academy remains low, and recruitment has proven difficult. However, there is one apprentice by the name of Yusefka who shows notable talent. We believe she will be ready to graduate before long.
I have reviewed the status of each unit. The following adjustments will be made. The tomb prospecting teams are to suspend all exploration activities in the ruin of Laurence. Executioner units are to place their campaigns against the Vile Bloods on hold. All other units will remain unchanged. That concludes this meeting. Captain Ludwig, remain behind. Ludwig, I need you to carry out a discreet task. This routine meeting of the Healing Church now begins. Captains, report on recent matters in order. Amelia, how is the establishment of the Church Hunters progressing?
The ranks of the Church Hunters continues to grow steadily. It has become increasingly difficult for me to manage the Church's internal affairs, while also directing the Hunters on my own. I respectfully request your grace appoint an appropriate successor to take charge of the Church Hunters.
As an increasing number of Asian blood cases occur through blood administration, we have also reached a preliminary accord with the Church of the Good Chalice. They will, in time, grant us access to their knowledge concerning the Chalice. This will, without question, prove of great assistance to our research. That's all.
We give thanks for the Church's blood ministration and Holy Communion. They have been of great aid in our campaign against the Vile Bloods. The executioners have broken through the Vile Blood defenses. The unit is now resting and regrouping, preparing for the coming assault on Canehurst Castle. That is all.
Through our study of the kin brought back by Captain Ludwig, our connection of Abrida grows even closer. The mysteries of the cosmos are no longer beyond our reach. Praise the Great Ones.
With the assistance of the Thumerians, exploration of the city of Laurence is largely complete. The elders have expressed a desire to align themselves with the Church. In my judgment, this may be considered. That is all.
The Thumerians are to be accepted. Amelia, you will see to this matter. Ludwig, all tomb prospecting operations are to be suspended. You are to assume command of the church hunters and henceforth shift your focuses to Yharnam. The two of you will ensure a proper handover of responsibilities. The remaining captains have also performed well. I ask that you all continue in this manner. This meeting is concluded. Dismissed.
My apologies for the delay.
If I recall correctly, you were recruited by Ludwig as a church hunter. Gascoigne, is it not?
Yes, Your Grace.
Has the situation truly grown so dire?
After nightfall, the streets are overrun with beasts. Incense no longer suffices to keep the residents safe within their homes. The clinics are filled with those seeking refuge. We must defend the clinics, while at the same time clearing the streets, all while watching our own backs. Everyone is utterly exhausted.
I see. This meeting is concluded.
If the Church cannot produce an effective course of action, Yharnam will soon be nothing more than a city of beasts. Your Grace.
Gascoigne.
Reconstruction efforts in Yharnam are now well underway. Our most pressing concern at present is the selection of the next vicar. What are your thoughts?
Logarius is missing. The executioner's now existing name alone. The church hunters have likewise suffered grievous losses in the recent bee scourge. In light of this, it would appear that only the choir has both the authority and the means to lead the healing church through the present crisis.
When calamities struck, you were nowhere to be seen, and now you emerge eager to climb authority and supplant the existing order. How admirably foresighted.
You make it sound as if the school of Mansis contributed anything at all to this bee scourge.
Should you take the vicar's seat, I imagine it would not take a day before the church is reduced to the burden with your name branch.
What did you say? Do you truly believe that burning on Yharnam was enough to cover up the truth? In the end, how else could Laurence have become—
Enough! How much longer do you intend to go on like this? Since none of you are satisfied with one another, I will have someone to put forward. Amelia has long assisted Laurence in managing the church and overseeing its internal affairs. She has also served as captain of my church hunters. Amelia, that is my decision.
The signs of the beast scourge have surfaced in Yharnam once more. This time, we cannot simply burn it all away. Does the choir have an answer?
There is but one answer: to call upon the power of Ebridas.
Trading the threat of becoming a beast for becoming kin. No one would ever agree to that.
I'm only offering what's feasible. Should you process a better alternative, I would welcome it.
Gascoigne, you are to continue the clearing operations. Choir, prepare incense for the distribution amongst the residents, and proceed with your research into the beast scourge. This meeting is concluded. The routine meeting of the healing church. Now, begin.